In Chapter 10 of Pride and Prejudice, Elizabeth Bennet continues to stay at Netherfield to care for her sister Jane, who is recovering from her illness. The chapter primarily focuses on a series of interactions between Elizabeth, Mr. Darcy, Mr. Bingley, and Caroline Bingley, which highlight the developing dynamics between the characters. In the drawing room, Mr. Bingley tries to engage Darcy in conversation, asking him about his letters to his sister Georgiana, while Caroline Bingley tries to capture Darcy's attention with flirtatious remarks and compliments. However, Darcy remains indifferent to Caroline's attempts and is more interested in Elizabeth, observing her with curiosity. Elizabeth, meanwhile, is unimpressed by Darcy and feels no obligation to flatter or impress him. As the evening progresses, Elizabeth plays the piano, and Mr. Darcy takes the opportunity to converse with her. Their dialogue reveals the growing tension between them. Darcy, though reserved, clearly finds Elizabeth intriguing, while she continues to challenge him with witty and sharp responses, showing that she is not intimidated by his wealth or status. Their conversation touches on the idea of pride and how Darcy believes his actions are guided by rational principles, while Elizabeth subtly hints at his arrogance. Caroline Bingley grows increasingly jealous of Darcy's attention toward Elizabeth and tries to shift his focus back to herself by mentioning Georgiana and how accomplished she is. She also attempts to mock Elizabeth by suggesting that walking around the room with her would allow Darcy to admire her figure. Elizabeth, undisturbed by Caroline's jabs, humorously deflects the comment, showing her wit and independence. The chapter underscores the developing attraction between Darcy and Elizabeth, despite their outward disagreements and misunderstandings. Darcy's growing admiration for Elizabeth's intelligence and individuality is evident, while Elizabeth remains critical of his pride. Meanwhile, Caroline's attempts to win Darcy's favor continue to fail, which only adds to the tension in the room.